Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the Go Mango Tokucast. As always, I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
Cinder Blaze.
And Makotoa.
Oh, not the Cinder Blaze, just Cinder Blaze? The Cinder Blaze won't be gracing us with... Anyways, on today's show, we're going to be reviewing Lupinranger vs. Patranger number 6, i.e. the best episode of Patranger vs. Lupinranger that we've ever gotten. Guys, what did you think about this episode?
Well, there was a definite lack of Lupinrangers in this episode, and that probably was why this episode was like so strong. Like, even for like the Patranger side, it wasn't like too complicated of a plot thread, but it was like really basic, and there's something that's really strong early.
But it was executed
like when we
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like done in any kind of like new way. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen the trope with like the Rangers actually protecting the people in the back multiple times, especially when we're involving like rogue Rangers and stuff like that.
But honestly, like with the weird directing that whoever's directing the director does some really weird stuff. So I thought he was gonna frame it where like he's gonna catch the boulder and then throw it at the guy or something, or do something weird. But like it actually subverted my expectations and was good framing. So
yeah,
props. We've had like 5 episodes of Patranger frustration, and for it to all culminate in episode 6, it's very, very cathartic, very satisfying.
I get the feeling that they did this on purpose, and I mean, everyone does tend to go for the underdog, so I get the feeling that they were doing this intentionally to get you to like be like, come on, when are they gonna get their day? Come on! And then episode 6, you finally get it.
I don't know. I feel like, honestly, like, from what I've seen, the community seems split down the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for like the Lupinrangers, I really liked like when they were kind of like chilling in the cafe, and like when Red first like came over there and he's like, I just like kicked the Patranger's Reddit's ass, you know?
Yeah.
He's like super like cocky about it, and like this episode, like he didn't really get like beaten in the same way. He got beaten in like a totally different way, but like he just felt like shit afterwards.
Yeah,
like, yes.
Yeah.
That was
you got what you wanted, and you didn't like it. Dude got his cape torn. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah. And like also on the like the Patranger side, we were super like pissed off at the Lupinrangers kind of just like one-upping them every single time. Yeah. And like Red just what?
I wasn't.
Well, yeah, like, but... you know, I feel for I'm speaking for myself and Corey, but I felt super salty towards the Lupinrangers, and I'm super glad that Pat Red was feeling the same exact way. I can like feel his frustration.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that moment where I think Lupin gets away with the motorcycle and the helicopter, and he's just standing there like angrily looking in their direction, and Pink has to be like, hey, hello.
Like I want to say like second or third most most cathartic part of the episode was when Good Strike was like, "Nah, I'm taking this and giving it to them. They earned this." And I'm like, "Yeah, they did. You give it to them." Oh, yeah. So satisfying. And the backstory between Red and Pink, Michael, you said, or you were speculating that she had joined the Force because of Red. Could you elaborate on why you think that?
I mean, she kind of put that, front up. Oh yeah, man, the pay and the pension. This is gonna be a cush job. And then he's like, "What are you really here for? What are you that or something like that?" Or what did he say it beforehand? I don't remember if it was before or after. But then he kind of challenged her on that, and I got the feeling that the whole pay thing was just her her sort of facade to keep him from thinking that it was, she followed him into that specific branch. Like, I'm sure she was interested in, being a police officer to some extent on her own, but she went to that, what was it? They went to some kind of... They went to some kind of school together. What was it?
Yeah.
We've seen in the previous episode.
School,
Well, that was just like the police academy.
Police academy. So she kind of fell for him there, and then I assume that since he wanted to go and be in this group, she kind of wanted to tag along with him.
I don't know. I mean, like, they could spin it that way, but honestly, the way I saw it and the way that her character was set up in episode 1, she really felt like a sort of salary worker living day to day, just paycheck to, or not paycheck to paycheck, but like working just because there's work, and didn't really have a motivation until like Red had challenged her on like what are your true intentions, and then she said, that day I took those words to heart. I feel like that was the turning point in their friendship. More so than like the academy was.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I just felt like they were more sort of friendly to each other, and then they both just got the offer and took it because she's just looking for a paycheck up until...
Could very well be. Like I was joking. She needs that money for the plushies.
Yeah, exactly. I feel
like. Yeah, I was thinking like it's just a job just because she needs a job, because anyone with a hobby, especially collecting hobbies like we do, kind of need some sort of income.
Exactly.
And like this job I felt like that was the whole purpose she kind of took this job, because we didn't get like any kind of indication when she was like in the academy, and I'm pretty sure like they weren't like too well acquainted with each other, just like knew each other in the same class, like that's the way he kind of refers back to it as well. So I was like, whatever. Like I do support the ship, I will give you that. But, and
no, don't get me wrong, I love it. I'm all for it.
Yeah. I also think that what you said, like her following Red into like this branch in particular, like there might be some merit there, especially since like they're like the only two besides the green dude, and he came later. Yeah. So maybe they have some other senpais, or maybe there's some other people scattered around Japan from like with that same branch.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? I mean, it's possible because we can always add more Rangers, but until
I really
Corey
hope
sees
so.
the scans, what?
Until Corey spoils it. No, but I hope so, because I really don't. I don't know. Just these characters alone. I don't know if we're 6 episodes in, and I'm kind of just like, okay, same old, same old. One big complaint I have is I'm really getting sick of the fights, because they're always holding their gun, and they're always trying to shoot each other at point blank range, and try and mix martial arts into it, and it's really getting old to me because I don't find that practical in any regard. Like I want to see. Like the swords come out more.
Michael.
Don't.
A week or two ago, Bill got scissored into a wall. You want to talk to me about practical?
I don't care. Like I want to see the actual punching and kicking type stuff, not this.
No, I know, but like so like the way I sort of see it is like every show has their style. Like I didn't notice the subtleties, but like they noted in like some director's commentary for Wizard that he never punches. He always uses his hands like wide open and blocks like that so that the rings wouldn't get, the merchandise wouldn't get obscured. So they have to, I think it's sort of like this mandate where the toys have to be played a certain way in the show. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, but for this Sentai in particular, like all of their weapons are the same. Like they're standardized for the Lupinrangers and they're standardized for the Patrangers.
Incorrect.
So there's no like real.
They have the Mega Bow and the Claw Grabby sword.
Megaphone versus the.
No,
So
I mean like
for
their respective teams.
More.
Like like all the Patrangers can technically fight the same because they have like no differentiation in weapons. Like maybe like they have different fighting styles, but we haven't really seen that because they do too much of like the team stuff.
Well, we did sort of see that. In that like the Patrangers have this arm shield that they use to guard. I really like that touch.
Yeah.
But like Alex's point was within their own groups, they don't really differentiate much because they're always using the same weapons as their group. It's
with the fights right now, it's not like both teams fighting at once or kind of teaming up. It's just like all the Patrangers are fighting a certain way against all the Lupinrangers, and occasionally the villain of the week is participating. Like overall, like their fighting styles are just like too similar right now, and it's not like bad right now. Like it hasn't really like pissed me off, but like the one thing in particular that Michael was talking about was like the guns in close range. I feel like the Patrangers need a melee weapon, and they do. It's the batons, but they're just not using it.
Yeah, why isn't anyone using the swords?
Oh, because they don't sell well. Actually, that would lend more credence to being used more. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. They don't look that good. So
featured more. I don't know.
Yeah, like I think don't they like pull out something out of their megaphones and they just like smack people with that?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
It's fine though. It's only episode 6.
Yeah. I mean, like, and in I don't know, say 6, 7, maybe 8 weeks time, we'll be getting a new Ranger because that's just how Sentai works, right?
Yeah.
Excited.
Yeah. So. Well, what's up?
Never mind. It's not related to that. It's something else. But I'll let you finish your point.
Oh no, I was just gonna say. Get ready for some spice later on. It just won't be coming anytime soon.
Yeah. Hopefully it's in the shape of Jim, but actually no. I actually hate that character. He's kind of just meh. Just super loud and doesn't really have any comedic input in the show. Except his name. But that's
Kata! I wonder how long that's going to take to get old.
Well,
too late.
There is one more relevant thing in this episode, and I know if you guys watch the watch-alongs, you probably know what it is. The relationship between Green and Yellow.
Ooh, yo, I'm taking a hard pass on that one.
I thought you were going to talk about the ice villain that cameoed, but okay, we could talk about that.
Ooh. Oh wait, do you mean Snipe?
yeah, Ice Snipe, Frozen
Ice
Snipe.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Frozen Snipus? Is that what you're going for?
I don't know. I didn't know how I was gonna spin it. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be the focus except for next.
That's it.
Oh.
The moment he showed up, I was like, "Oh no, it's a Lupinranger episode." Oh, he's gone. Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, this is the best thing ever.
He just like chomps on ice, and he's like, "This is my gimmick." It's like whatever, dude.
That's great.
Like I'm surprised he didn't just like swallow it whole, not swallow it whole, but like put it in his mouth whole and start vacuuming it, like with the cherry.
Oh.
Exactly. Okay, well, let's yellow and green. Do you wanna touch on that? I feel like that's a good discussion. That's rife with potential.
Yes.
Yeah, like I like the concept of it. I really hate the execution of it.
Yes,
because like green is way too loud. I just don't like the way he's acting.
Yeah, that and like I said, yellow is visibly uncomfortable with him.
Well, that's fine. She's uncomfortable.
No. That's not
everybody. Everybody gives her a hard time.
That's not fine. Dude's creeping on her. How is that okay?
It's not because he's creeping. I think it's just because he's awkward. He doesn't know how to like.
It's still creepy.
It's creepy, but like not everybody is the smoothest, talker for the opposite sex. But
I don't know, man. Like
there's no really forgiving his character. He's kind of just
like there's no forgiving this level of awkward.
Well, I mean, like why is it up to her to forgive him of that?
No, it's because
get better
I feel
elsewhere.
Like Green individually is so bad right now.
Yeah.
Once he individually recovers as a character,
once he gets better as a character,
I'll be more okay.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that this is not beyond like recovering from, honestly.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm okay with it as long as Yellow is okay with it. Until that happens, I'm not okay with it.
I mean, he is the nicest person she's really interacted with.
Yeah.
Aside from maybe some villains, because like the villains are pretty like honestly.
Yeah, especially Snipe. Anyways, guys, I think that just about does it for us. But yeah, also, we're trying something new out. The reviews are going out the day before the watch-alongs, so if you guys are interested in the watch-alongs, they're coming out tomorrow. Check that out. If you're here tomorrow on Tuesday, they should be in the icon above and in the end card. If you're not here at tomorrow and only here on Monday, just wait. You can subscribe. That'll work. It'll be there in your subscription box if you're interested. Anyways, guys, that just about does it for us. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe. I already said that. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
See ya
next time.
Check our live stream archive thing.